mother, behold your son. Son, behold your mother. John 19:26-27 state that when Jesus saw his mother there and the disciple whom he loved standing nearby, he said to his mother, dear woman, here is your son. And to the disciple, here is your mother. From that time on, this disciple took her into his home. Fellow brothers and sisters, there's no greater pain in life than for a parent to bury their own child. This is the same child you carry in your womb for 9 months. This is the child that when you give birth to him, you saw this child taking steps to walk. This is the same child you observed saying, putting out their first word. This is the child at night you will do all you can for him to sleep. Even if sleep doesn't want to come in the eye of that child. If the child is crying whole night, you want to do all you can to make the child to shut up and sleep. This is the same child you watch taking his last breath. The reality is that children should bury their parents, not for parents to bury their children. Yet in John 19, we see Jesus looking down the cross. Jesus is crying. Blood is pooling down from him. Because Jesus' hands are still on the cross, nailed on the cross. His feet are still on the cross, nailed on the feet on the cross. Jesus is looking down, looking at his mother. And his mother is also looking at him. Jesus' mother is crying. She's thinking about the 9-month pain that she bear. Jesus also thinking about the suffering he's going through. And he's also thinking about what his mother is going through as well. To see your son hanging on the cross. To watch people beat your son. To watch people, spit in the face of your son. To look at people crucify your son. To look at people in your presence putting nails in the hands of your child. To nail your child on the cross. Jesus is thinking about all those what his mother went through. And his mother also thinking about the pain that he has gone through. But Jesus is looking down, looking at his mother. And Jesus is also looking at the apostle, John, his best friend, one of his closest friends, around his mother. And he looked down and said, Mother. He says, Mother, behold your son. And son, which is the disciple, behold your mother. And so Jesus is now telling his best friend to take good care of his mother. He's about to go. But despite in the pain that Jesus is going through, Jesus is still thinking about his mother. What does this tell us as Christians? It means we should value our parents so much. Life will not be bread and butter for you. Despite in your suffering, value your parents. Despite in your suffering, value your family. Jesus, with all the pain he went through, Jesus still recognized his mother. With all the pains he was bearing, he had to tell his mother his last word. Our parents are so important in our lives. Our family members are so important in our lives. We must do all we can to lay a foundation for them. Even if life is not good for us, if life is also good for us, we should do all we can to support our parents. We should do all we can to support our family members. We should be able to suffer with them. Sometimes you go through pain and you forget about the next person around you. Even though you are suffering, but someone around you is suffering. Even though you don't have food to eat, but someone around you is suffering. That person doesn't need food to eat. That person needs someone to talk to them. Despite you are going through a difficult time, you need to take off a time in your suffering to talk to someone whose life is difficult for them. Despite in your suffering, be able to think about your mother. Despite in your suffering, be able to think about your father. Despite in your suffering, be able to think about your brother. Despite in your suffering, be able to think about someone as well. When life is good for you, think about someone. When life is difficult for you, think about someone. I mean, our parents are so should always be very dearest to our heart. Always think about your parents. Think about your mom. Think about your dad. If it weren't them, you would not have been on this earth. So if you even have a little to eat, be able to share it with them as well. This is what Jesus is teaching us. Jesus is telling us, despite we are going through pain, we should think about people. Despite we are on our dying bed, we should think about our family members. Despite on our dying bed, we should think about our brothers in faith. That's what Jesus is teaching you and I this time. Jesus is telling us that life will not always be the same. The worst part of life, we will experience it. And when we experience the worst part of life, it shouldn't make us to turn our back to our parents. It shouldn't make us to turn our back to our family members. It shouldn't make us to turn our back to our brothers and sisters. It shouldn't make us to turn our back to our Christian brothers and sisters. Despite Jesus was on the cross, Jesus was going through all he went through, he still thought of his mother. Fellow brothers and sisters, let always think about our parents. Let always think about our family members. Let always think about someone around us. There are people around us who are going through a lot. Some people just need you to just talk to them, that's all. They don't need silver, they don't need gold. Some people need silver, some people need gold. Some people just need a cup of rest. Some people just need water to drink. Some people just want to have a conversation with you. Despite life is not okay for you, life is not okay with you at a particular moment, think about those people. Think about what you can do to impact their life. Think about what you can do to impact the life of your parents. Think about what you can do to impact the life of your family member. Think about what you can do to impact the life of your brothers and sisters. Think about what you will do to impact the life of the church. Think about what you will do to impact the life of the community. Think about what you will do to impact the life of those around you. Despite you are suffering, in your suffering, do something for someone, and God is going to reward you for that. May God bless these words and satisfy them in our hearts. In Jesus' name.